have just been me, but I know he didn't mean it. Why does every good intention tend to need me to receive it? You call and leave me out, then told me to stay seated, always asking me or ending, interrupting to complete it.
Look at that sunrise. Hey Cubs, it's Ritz. I am doing a bit of a sunrise ride today. I held a little poll on my YouTube asking what kind of content you guys want to watch, and the consensus was a POV, riding and yapping. So this is my first actual like full-on riding and yapping vlog. Look at me getting gapped. Okay, so yeah, the title of this video is probably gonna be something super fucking cringe. I don't know yet, but I have just been so depressed lately, and it feels cringe to even make a video on this, but I just feel like I gotta get it out of my system, and you know, if someone else is going through the same thing, maybe it'll help them feel a little less alone. But I have just been so down in the dumps, okay? So for the people who have been keeping up with me this whole time, you know that I used to live in Alabama. I'm originally from Atlanta, but we lived in Alabama for work for about 3 years. And when we lived there, my boyfriend Nick and I, we had opposite work schedules. So basically, it was him working Thursday to Sunday and me working Monday to Friday. So, oh my god, how long is that on? So, we like never had a day together. Like every single day somebody was working. But we were working like business hours, okay? So we at least had evenings together every single night. Fast forward to now, we moved to Texas for Nick's new job, and he has a whole new schedule that still has us on opposite schedules, but it's so much fucking worse, okay? So he gets weekends off, okay? So he works normal days like a normal person, but he works second shift. So 3:30 to 12:30 in the morning. Okay, we thought this would be an amazing decision. When we found out that he got this job, we were so excited. We were like, yeah, we're gonna move to Texas. You know, we're gonna have these weekends to go on date nights, da-da. Bro. It has been so much worse than our last schedule. If I knew that this would have been the case, I would have never let us even move to Texas, okay? So this new schedule, obviously Monday to Friday, we now like don't see each other, okay? Because I work during the day, he goes to work at 3, comes home, and I'm asleep, okay? On top of that, we have a bunch of financial shit going on, so he's been working a couple weekends. So when he works the weekends, I don't see him. I don't see him the entire week, okay? And then even when he is off on the weekends, it's always such a fucking rush, okay? We have a million things we gotta do. We got errands. We have friends who want to hang out, which is great. Like, everybody should have friends. But it's like, we have no quality time together, and it has just fucking sucked, okay? And you would think that, like, oh, you know, you at least have weekends together, you can make it through the first 5 days of the week. No, bro. It fucking sucks, okay? We have been in Texas, or, well, he moved to Texas a couple months before I did, so we did long distance for like 3 months, and then I moved here, and we got into this schedule. So, ever since January, I'm like going to bed alone, okay? I'm eating dinner alone 5 days of the week. And it's just, like, I don't know, it's just finally caught up to me, and I'm like, I am so fucking sad about this. Like, I cry about this situation literally once a day. Like, it's so cringe, but it happens. And like, there's just nothing we can fucking do about it, man. Like, feel like we've tried everything and like neither person is doing something wrong. It's just the nature of this schedule. Like it's just so ass. And on top of that, I don't hate where I live. You know, it's a nice little town, but it's also like far from the city and far from fucking anything, okay? So I'm just like bored out of my mind. And now that the sun sets so early in the day, it just makes the depression even fucking worse, okay? I've always struggled with seasonal depression. It happens every single year. But I think because I had all of this regular depression, it has just hit me so much fucking worse, okay? I have not been this depressed since I was 17 and writing concerning letters in my notes app. Like, I'm just so fucking sad every fucking day. And I guess I just feel alone in it because I work from home. So Nick, like, if he's going to work or coming off of work, I'm always home. Like, he's not having to sit alone with his thoughts at all. But I work from home, and so I'm home literally all day, and I'm by myself, and I'm alone with my thoughts, and it fucking sucks. Like, it feels like I'm living the life of a single woman most days, which is not a bad thing, okay? Like, if you're a single woman and you live alone and you're happy, like, that's awesome. For me, it's like, I get a taste of a relationship, and then I have to cosplay being a single woman every single week. Oh my god, you can tell I'm taking these turns, like, so slow today. Still fun, though. But I don't know, it just sucks. So again, I work from home, which has its pros and cons. I mean, I love not having a commute, but it's like my hobbies outside of work are homebody hobbies, okay? I'm a huge homebody. So when I'm working from home and then I'm off and I'm spending my time like editing content from home or watching TV from home, it's like you just get so fucking sick of being at home. And then the weekend comes around and, you know, obviously Nick has worked his ass off, so he like wants to spend his time in the house. And I'm like, no, I don't want to spend my time in the house. I've been home all fucking week. So there's like a huge incompatibility there as well. So I don't know. It's so hard. I actually cried over it before this ride today, so if anyone's worried about me like riding all depressed, you don't have to worry about that. I already got it out of my system. But like yesterday, I really wanted to ride because in the evening I think it was like 75 out, so I was like, oh, that's awesome weather. Realized I left my helmet in Nick's car, so I was not able to ride. And earlier that day, Nick went to work, and I was so sad about it that I immediately went to bed at 3. Okay, woke up at 9, wanted to ride, didn't have my helmet, was so sad about that. I went back to bed at like 11:30, and I woke up at 5 o'clock today. Okay, so I literally slept most of the day yesterday, just purely because I was so fucking depressed. And you're probably wondering, like, okay, why don't you go hang out with your friends? Why don't you go ride with your friends? That's not the point. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Well, maybe some of you guys do understand, but like, I just feel so fucking lonely every single day. But the one person that I want to spend my time with isn't available. You know, like, yeah, I could be hanging out with friends, but hanging out with friends involves like a different social battery, I guess. Like, I just want to hang out with my man. Like, is that too much to ask for? So I feel like I've been so fucking depressed lately, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, oh my god. I don't know. I don't even think I want to talk about it anymore. Let's just enjoy the rest of this ride. I'm thinking about upgrading my bike. Actually, not even thinking about it. I am upgrading my bike before next season. And so we're trying to decide what to get, because, I mean, Nick and I, we're celebrating 6 years in like 2 weeks, okay? So we're practically married. His bike is my bike. My bike is his bike. So I'm like, okay, I could upgrade, but he has an R6 that I could ride around. So part of me is like, okay, there's no rush to upgrade because I could get more seat time on his R6. But then obviously when next season comes around, I want to make sure I have a bike to ride with him and keep up with him. So I'm looking at that right now. A couple of options. Hold on. A couple of options are, we're thinking a Gixxer 750. Okay, I don't think I want to get a 600 because again, we share all the bikes that's in our garage. So I want to diversify our shared bike garage. So we were thinking a Gixxer 750, or if we're really feeling it, maybe an R9. I've been looking at the R9 and it's really been growing on me. I really want a bike that has, oh my god, I'm really riding their ass here. I really want a bike that has more technology on it, just for the vibes, you know? Like, I don't need tech on a bike, but it would just be nice to have. Like, I drive a very, very, very clapped up vehicle. Okay. The bike's bogging a bit. I drive a very clapped out car. And then my 300, I mean, she's my baby, but she's a little clapped too. So just for the sake of, like, getting myself something nice, I want an R9. But I think, like, right out the door, it would be 15 grand. And I'm trying to figure out if that's worth it or not. Also, I have been paying off a fuck ton of debt lately. That's another thing that's been contributing to the depression. Like, we moved here. It cost us $5,000 to move here, okay? I took 2 semesters off of school. Okay, I was getting my master's degree. I took 2 semesters off of school to pay for the move. And we had to work on paying that off. On top of that, my cat had a cancerous tumor in his bladder, and I had to get that removed. And it's just been a rough time, I guess, paying all that shit off because we're having to make sacrifices, like going on nice dates and stuff. But anyway, because I've been paying off all this debt, I'm almost done paying it off. I just don't know if I want to make that financial decision of getting into a $15,000 loan for an R9 of all things. But I still want, like, a relatively clean bike, and it's hard to find something that is a fair price, at least on Marketplace. Oh, I think I might turn around and take the twisties again. I don't know. Wow, this was such a much needed ride. I think I'm gonna try to ride as much as I can this winter. I actually have some leather pants coming in today. I'm gonna make a separate video on that, so I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I have some leather pants coming in today, and I really fucking hope they fit because I bought them online, and if they do, I'm gonna try to ride as much as I can because I really needed this ride today. I already feel so much better. And what I should do is reach out to my biker friends and ride with them, but you know, depression's a weird thing. I feel like I've been isolating myself a lot lately, and I shouldn't, but it happens. I have a Friendsgiving to go to today. It's my brother's Friendsgiving, so that'll be kind of fun. I saw this TikTok that was like, if you're 25 or older, it's not cute to like bring store-bought shit to the Thanksgiving. And I was like, damn, this is like directly at me because I'm always bringing a store-bought dessert. My older brother is a literal chef. So I feel like it would be like pointless for me to bring something because it's just gonna taste like shit compared to whatever he cooks. But I might bring something, we'll see. Oh my god, god, I hate to cough in the mic. Oh, that's another thing that's made me super depressed. I was sick for like over a month, and it did not make me feel good. I was struggling the entire time. I swear, this year was not my fucking year, okay? Like, I guess this year is just hitting me a lot harder, because since 2020 to like 2024, my years have always gotten better. And so this is the first time that like shit actually doesn't feel good. And it's weird because objectively I accomplished a lot of cool things, but mentally I wasn't there. It's not that Texas is bad. Like, we have met some really cool people out here, friends that we like riding with and hanging out with and everything. And so I even feel guilty sometimes for being sad, because then I'm like, what if my friends watch this video and they think like they're not good enough? Like, that's not the case at all. They're awesome people. I just really wish things were different, you know? And with, again, Nick and I's schedule, like, my friends want to hang out on the weekend, and sometimes I'll turn them down because Nick and I want to hang out. And it's like, what do I do? Put my relationship first? Because, like, this is the only time we have together? Or do I put my friendships first? And it's just, like, tough decisions to make all the fucking time, dude. I'm just so sick of it.